So guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're good wherever you are. So guys, who's Anthony Joshua going to decide to pick? Is he going to pick Team Canelo or is he going to pick Team Charlo? It seems like that he could be trained by Ronnie Shields, Charlo's trainer. I'm not sure. Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether he's looking at other trainers. I don't know whether it was just a pass by in the gym, speaking to different trainers. Ronnie Shields kind of spilt a lot, or he gave a lot away on the boxing voice. I think he was doing an interview. I haven't seen the interview, but I've read quotes from Michael Benson saying that he has left McCracken. Now I don't know how much true it is. Obviously, AJ has a very close relationship with Robert McCracken. I'd like to think that there'd be a statement put out if he is gonna leave, or maybe he's just scouting around just to see if there's quotes coming out that AJ says he wants that dog in him to come out and fight. He wants to fight not like a pure boxer. I don't really think it's the change of trainer. Like, I do think a change of trainer may help because a new change of scenery. And AJ's, like I said, he's the top dog where he's at. A change of scenery and around other elite boxers may help his mindset. Him seeing how someone like Charlo's trained, the Canelo Alvarez, Oscar Valdez. I do think that the Eddie Reynoso gym would be much better suited to him. However, there would be a bit of a, I know it doesn't really matter, language barrier, whatever, because I'm not sure Reynoso, I think they could get over that. But I just think the setting in that gym, I just think the fighters in that gym, I think AJ would thrive off that. I think AJ would really benefit from that. I think AJ would love that. Hence why I think that I think he should join Team Canelo. But I think that the Charlos, I like Charlos. I think they're vibrant. I think they're bubbly. I think they're energy. I think they would be great for Anthony Joshua as well. So yeah, I think it would be good. I think it would be good. I don't mind him joining either. I don't think they'd be as busy. I'm gonna 1 second. Give me a couple of minutes. I think him being around him being around Canelo, I think would help him, and he could thrive with that. Canelo's been there, done that. He's at the top. Charlo's the Charlos are very vibrant. They're lively. Ronnie Shields is a good trainer as well. He's a good trainer. So I think either one would be a good move. I think he'd get more time in the Charlo gym because they haven't got as many fighters, and both Charlos aren't trained by the same. They aren't trained by the same guy, are they? I think isn't Derek James one of the Charlos trainers? So I think AJ would get more time. I think he probably get on with Ronnie Shields as well. And I just think AJ needs, I think more than the change of trainer, I think he needs a change of mentality. I think he's become too soft and, he's scared to get hit. He's lost confidence. I think Bradley hit the nail on the head. If you haven't seen Timothy Bradley's interview, go watch it. That was a brilliant interview that he gave. And he hit the nail on the head that this guy's lost confidence. He doesn't want to get hit on the chin. I also think the stamina is an issue. I also think that he doesn't want to let too many punches go because he might run out of steam. So I definitely think I think against Usyk, he needs to be not gung-ho, but he needs to attack Usyk in an educated way. He needs to lean on him. He used to use his size, but AJ's never been that type of fighter. I definitely think he needs to use his size, strength, punching power to beat Usyk. I want to see him. Listen, man. I think it's interesting. I definitely think it's interesting. I think for for me, I think I favor Usyk heavily in the rematch. But if Anthony Joshua comes out with different tactics, can change that mentality, which I don't think is going to be hard, which I think is going to be hard to change, because it's very hard for somebody to get over that hump, but it can be done over time. And him going to a different environment, different gyms, sparring, all of that changing, we may see the old Anthony Joshua back. He needs to get the Joshua that fought Klitschko, the Joshua that fought Povetkin. We need to see that Joshua in order for him to beat Usyk. If not, I'm not sure he can win. If he can bring back that old Joshua, if he can bring back that old... Sure, he probably has a good chance. He probably has... I won't say a good chance, because I still favour Usyk. I just think Usyk's the more skilled, all-round, better boxer. I'm not saying Joshua can't win, because he's a heavyweight, and if he lands a big shot, it can... I just think that's... I think it'll always come down to that. I think he needs to use his size, strength. I don't think he's that type of fighter. So I think it'll come back down to him landing that big shot. But he needs to land more than one shot. He needs to put Usyk in uncomfortable situation. And I don't know whether he can do that. Changing the trainer may help, but he needs to change mentality. He needs to become more ruthless. He can't afford to, take one left hand and think, oh no, I don't want to get hit on the chin. He needs to go back to before, whereas he got hit before and he came back in fights. I feel like against Usyk, he was just kind of like going through the motions. I didn't really... I felt like after the Ruiz fight, his confidence has been shot. I think his confidence is so down, and he doesn't want to be put in that situation. It's like he doesn't want to be in that situation again, so he's fighting scared, almost. He doesn't want to be knocked down, or he probably felt humiliated. He probably felt embarrassed, and some people don't want to be in that situation again. Hence why, if you look at the last round when he was hurt, he was just looking to survive, and he was kind of like happy that he got through the round. Because I don't think he wants to be on the ground. He wants to get knocked down. He doesn't want to be in that situation, so he's fighting more tentative. And that's affecting his offensive ability. Do you see what I mean? So I think there needs to be a coach that can make him more ruthless, shout at him when he needs to shout at him. Even though McCracken does that, maybe just a change of settings, talking to... I don't know. It's difficult, man, because for me, he needs to... It's a mental thing with AJ. I don't think it's a physical... I don't think there's any technical... I think it's more a mental thing. So he needs a trainer that can sit and... I don't know, man. Is that really a trainer's job? It's more of like a mental thing with AJ for me. I don't really think it's... I don't know what you guys think. I don't really think it's a technical... He's a flawed fighter or anything. I think it's a more mental issue with him. How's he going to get over this mentally? I don't know. And that's why I don't favor him, because it's not like a technical flaw that needs to be corrected. This is something that he needs to get over himself. Because at the end of the day, they can come up with all the plans and everything. If he goes in the ring and acts tentative and he's scared to get hit and not going in, then the outcome's going to be the same. And not just in this fight, but against Fury, against Wilder. It may be more devastating in those fights because those guys are bigger and stronger and punch harder. This is what I'm trying to say, that I think it's more of a mental game with AJ more than like a technical flaw. I don't think AJ's got technical flaws. I think he needs to get over the hump mentally. And what Bradley said was spot on, that he lacks confidence. So is it a trainer? Is it really a change of trainer? Possibly. Like I said, a change of trainer isn't going to hurt, because there was many people out there that felt that you should have changed McCracken ages ago. I think McCracken's a good trainer. I don't think it is anything with McCracken. I just think, like I said, it's a mentality thing. And just because he changes trainer, is that going to change his mentality? Possibly. Maybe the guy can install some confidence in him. And who knows? Maybe needs a change. Sometimes you need a change of voice. That's why I think the Reynoso camp will be good because there'd be somebody else there that is a bigger star than him, is a better fighter than him. Whereas at the minute, I think where he's training is everyone's looking at him, looking up at him. Whereas when he goes to that gym, he'll be training around other world champions, and he can, feed off them. What are they doing? How are they training? And I just think that would be great. But again, he needs a lot of time as well. So would he want to go into a gym where there's a lot of great fighters, where Reynoso's got a lot of great fighters to train? I don't know. It's all of these things have to be evaluated before you choosing a trainer. Are you going to get the adequate time you need? Because Joshua is a cash cow. Joshua's a big star. He needs he needs time. Especially, he's kind of like work in progress. He's not like Canelo's like a finished article. Like, Canelo's a top fighter, pound for pound. Joshua's a guy that he needs work. And when I mean work, not so much technically, but mentally. But he needs a lot of time. The trainer needs to observe, his sparring sessions. How's he getting on? Or, all of those things that need to be... He needs time. Joshua needs time. And also, the trainer would want to put some new wrinkles. He wants to probably add his own stuff as well. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I think that need to be taken into consideration. Is that trainer gonna be the right style for AJ? I don't know. These are all of the things that have to be evaluated from Anthony Joshua. It's not easy picking a right trainer, because a wrong move could mean, your whole career goes upside down. So, he needs to get the right, he needs to go around, search and evaluate, and then choose the right trainer. Because you need a trainer that fits your style, that fits your personality, fits what you're looking for. Because that's going to influence how you fight. That's going to influence, everything. And like I said, he needs more of a trainer that, can get into his head. Like someone like Teddy Atlas. Someone like Teddy Atlas might not be bad for AJ as well. Get into his head. Like, speak to him. Say, Teddy Atlas is a very good, like... I think Teddy Atlas is not a bad shout as well. I think Teddy Atlas could do a good job with AJ. Because I think he's got... I think Teddy Atlas is somebody that can fire you up. And I think AJ needs to be fired up. Like, an Atlas can definitely get into your head and fire you up. Some of the things that he says. So that's a good shout. That won't be a bad trainer. But at the minute, it seems like, the two favorites are Reynoso and Ronnie Shields. But also, there is talks about Virgil Hunter, which, who knows? He may decide to go with Virgil Hunter because, Buatsi's being trained with him. But I don't know if Virgil Hunter would be the right fit. But let's see who he decides to choose, man. Let's see who he decides to pick. I don't really mind it. I think Ronnie Shields will be good. He's a good trainer. And Eddie Reynoso is a good trainer. But I definitely think someone like Teddy Atlas would maybe a good shout. But let's see who Anthony Joshua decides to pick. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.